Hey there guys, it's Alex from the IDK Network here. Just another video for a film review. And the film I'm questioning is Thor. Went to go see Thor last week on Wednesday. Orange Wednesdays, you know, cheapest chips I guess. And in all fairness, it was the only film that I kind of was really excited for this year. Thor, you know, another Marvel film. I thought, yeah, it should be hopefully pretty decent. I mean, when Spider-Man 1 came out, great film. Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, no. Didn't really like it that much, in all fairness. And I mean, I'm sure there were like X-Men films and other that came out like Marvel-wise, but I thought Thor, something different, something from the norm, came out. Came out like what, good about a month ago, give or take, a few weeks ago. I think about a few weeks ago actually. So anyway, rambling on. Went to go see Thor. Didn't really think much of it because I mean I don't know much about Thor, like due to the comics, you know, the history of the comics and things like that. And I didn't really know who was in it apart from Natalie Portman, and eventually found out where's this guy? Anthony Hopkins. I didn't realize Anthony Hopkins was in the film, but I thought, you know, good on him. Still making films, good stuff. Anyway, went to the film, and you know what, right? It was actually a really decent film, really good film. The where the film was based, well, in two parts really. One, New Mexico. It's alright, nothing wrong with New Mexico, nothing wrong with Mexico. And the other one was in Alderaan or something like that? I think it was Alderaan. But when I first heard it, it reminded me of Lord of the Rings for some odd reason. Or, yeah. Oh no, wait, that's Isengard. Same thing, same funny place. But the visuals, oh my god, the visuals was amazing. I was totally encapped in the whole where Thor was living. I just loved it. I just loved just the rendering, the whole scenery, even the characters. I love the characters. They're great. New Mexico, well, I mean, it was not bad. You know, a nice little town. You know, what I did quite funny was how the people there when I'm not trying to spoil it for you, but when there's like a big crater and then I'm sure you've seen it in the trailers itself. The hammer lodged into the ground, and you know no one can lift it up, and unless you're like the chosen one per se, or you know like Thor himself, or in this case whoever deserved it. And it was just quite funny how loads of people just tried to you know try and rip it open and things like that. And I love Stan Lee so much that he's always in every single Marvel film. He just cracks me up. Such a great guy, such an old guy as well, you know. And he's still in films, you know, just cracking little jokes and things like that. I mean, I didn't realize. I mean, I think the first time I kind of noticed him was Daredevil, and oh my god, that was a terrible film. Daredevil was terrible. Slay me all you want, but you have to admit that wasn't the greatest film of all time. I mean, the beginning of Daredevil was great, and as soon as it progressed, no, I didn't really like the film. It was kind of a waste of time. But no, I did see it on the cinema. I was gonna say, luckily I only saw it on TV. No, I actually paid money for that. But anyway. Chris Hemsworth, never heard of the guy. He played Thor amazingly. Yeah, you know, the snobbish attitude of Thor. You know, he had a good build. Not trying to sound all homo, but he had a good build. You know, his acting was great, and overall, I think he played a great Thor. You know, a really good character. Natalie Portman, she's been really popular recently. You know, she's done. Oh, what was it again? She's done Black Swan. And in all fairness, that's actually a good film. I'm not trying to sound all homo again, but Black Swan's actually a really good film. Then you got Her Highness, or something along those lines. I've never seen of it. It's been given mediocre reviews, but I'm sure it's a pretty decent film. And now this film, Thor, which I didn't expect her to be when I first saw the trailer. Going, wow, what's she doing in this? Not in a horrible way, but, you know, it's something different, which I thought good. She played a really good character. Her role was great, and she looked good as always. Tom Hiddleston. Oh, FYI, not wearing glasses. Don't know where the hell they are at the moment, but they're around somewhere. But he played an excellent Loki. I thought he was great. I mean, I personally didn't paid attention too much to Loki, but he played good. Every time he was on the screen, he was really good. I really hated how he decepted like the people of Alderaan and all that, but he played such a good Loki. It was great, and he's just so weird. But you know, oh, I hope I didn't, you know, spoiler alert and all that. Too late now, I guess. But no, he was good. Anthony Hopkins, oh my god, I did not know he played Odin. I was like saying that throughout the film, and until halfway through, I'm going, I was like tapping to my mate. Excuse me, who's that guy? I recognize that guy. And he's like, oh, it's an Anthony Hopkins. I was like, nah. Then credits came on, going, Anthony Hopkins. Wow, now he played a bloody great Odin. You know, for a guy who's done like hundreds of films, you know, and all that, he still has, you know, really good acting skills, really good acting skills, and yeah, no. Overall, I would give Thor, maybe an 8 out of 10. Yeah, 8 out of 10. I think that's quite modest for a Marvel film. I guess the only couple of bits I kind of didn't really like of the film. When I say I didn't like, I just thought, they sort of didn't really know, didn't need that. Was kind of the sort of lovey-dovey bits, and I thought, well, I know it's going to be standard, you know, Thor likes Natalie Portman's character, you know, yada yada yada. Oh, so forth and so forth. You know, like a standard, you know, lovey-dovey sort of bits and bobs throughout the film. I didn't personally like that, only because I really got so into like the action scenes, and the action scenes was great. Don't get me wrong, amazing. There were so many action scenes. I thought, wow, this really doesn't need to stop. Just carry on. But yeah, no, 8 out of 10. I suggest everyone and anyone, anyone and everyone, to go check it out. Really good film. It's definitely been the best Marvel film so far. Like, best in a sense, quite recently. I mean, there's obviously the Avengers films. That looks quite good, ish. I'm not too, you know, top of my head about what's going on with that, but that should be pretty good. Kind of drifting to the side. Well, I'm kind of going on comic book heroes now and all that sort of stuff. X-Men. I can't actually remember what's it called. First Strike, or I'm just totally blooming it now. But that looks alright. It's kind of growing on me now, that trailer. When I first saw it, I was like, they're just doing it from when they first started. I didn't really think, you know, making money out of it. But, you know, as you watch the trailers more and more, and you kind of read up upon it, it actually does sound pretty good. But, and what else is there? The Green Lantern. That's not Marvel, I don't believe, is it? No, anyway. That looks pretty good. Ish. I'm saying quite a lot of it because my film, I love any sort of films, you know, comedy, horror, a thriller, or world cinema. I really love world cinema at the moment. I've got like a whole shelf devoted to world cinema. Sorry, I just had a little look at my shelf, but whole film devoted for world cinema films, and but yeah, no, I'm really drifting off as always, but seriously, go check it out. I'm sure you will not be disappointed, and if you are, well, I don't really know what to say. You won't. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. But instead of me rambling on, wow, 8 minutes just on a film review. But I mean, this isn't exactly the most in-depth review in the world. You know, I'm just giving my view. Obviously, if you have any disregards of what I say, you know, leave it down in the comment box or do a video response. I'm not too fussed. I like checking out comments and all that, and I like to hear people's opinions. But oh, one final note: stay to the end of after the credits. It's like with most Marvel films nowadays, to an extent. There's always something at the end. At the end, I saw it and I was like, no. That's awesome. But yeah, check it out. You will love it. But anyway, yeah, this is end it now, and yeah, just check out my blog at the idknetwork.wordpress.com, and obviously check out my other videos that I've got on my YouTube channel, and I will be catching you guys pretty soon. So yeah, take it easy. Ah.